So I've recently gotten several inquiries from viewers on my channel, especially when watching the videos on manipulation, how they can stop manipulating people. And I'm thrilled when I get those kinds of questions because they're wanting change. And wanting change is the first step. So there's two videos I'm doing this on this, and one of them is why you manipulate people. And the other one is on how to stop manipulating people. So this video is how to stop manipulating people. So first of all, what is manipulation? Manipulation is when you trick somebody into doing whatever it is you want. You decide somehow, I need this, I want this, I'm going to get this, and I'm not going to give you the opportunity to tell me no. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get whatever I want, no matter what it takes. If I have to hurt someone, if I have to threaten them, if I have to manipulate them by guilting them, by pressuring them, by tricking them, by upsetting them, by whatever it is, I deserve it. The opposite of manipulation is to ask. You ask for what you need. You simply say, will you help me? Will you do this for me? Will you participate in this? Will you give me what I need? Will you do this with me? And you give the person an opportunity to say, no, I will not. Instead of giving them the opportunity, you're manipulating, you're pressuring. So manipulation is not a normal, healthy relationship. It hurts the person. It hurts the relationship. It means that you're not in a equal relationship where each person has rights and responsibilities, where each person has their needs met, each person matters equally to the other person. Each person is an independent being that has the right to choose what they're willing to do and not willing to do, that they have the right to have boundaries, that they have a right to have limits. So that's what manipulation is. And obviously, especially if you're asking how you can stop, you know that it's not good, but you must feel pretty powerless about stopping it if you're recognizing it, but not knowing how to stop. So I'm going to answer that question, how to stop manipulating people, with what we call the 5 WH questions. You might have learned this in school when you were younger, and they are basically who, what, where, when, and why. So you're going to answer those questions. And you might want to get out a journal. You might want to write those questions down, and then you might want to take notes during the next week. So because you might think you can answer those questions, but you might be surprised at what you find out when you spend a week figuring out the answers to those questions. So the first is who. Who do you manipulate? Do you manipulate everyone? Or do you just manipulate your intimate partner? Is it just your spouse, just your girlfriend or boyfriend? Is it just that person, which lets you know, oh, well, when I'm in an intimate relationship, I'm insecure and I really feel like I've got to have my needs met, or I feel like I have a right to have my needs met? Is it, who do you do it with? You got to have that question. And like I said, get out a journal. When you're trying to figure something out, I recommend either having a note page in your phone, because we've got our phones with us all the time. Set up something where you can take notes and you can put the notes in there, or put a little tiny spiral bound notebook in your pocket or in your purse, and then have it near you so that as these answers come to you, you can write them down. Otherwise, you'll forget. Okay, so the first one is who. Who do you do it with? Second one is what. What do you do when you manipulate? Do you threaten people? Do you induce guilt in them? Oh, you're not a very nice friend. You're not a very good mom. You don't love me. If you loved me, you would help me. You don't submit to me if it's your wife. You need to submit to me. You're not submitting. Or do you use God against people? God isn't going to forgive you. God is looking down on you and unhappy. Or do you use your power? Well, I'm not going to give you any money. I'm not going to take you anywhere. I'm going to take the money away from you. I'm going to withhold my affection. I'm going to withhold my interaction. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to use the silence treatment, or I'm going to expose you to people. I'm going to tell other people what you're doing. I'm going to tell your parents that you took drugs earlier, or I'm going to tell your child that that you were taking drugs when you were pregnant. I don't know, whatever it is that you have on this person, you're going to disclose it. So how are you using threats? Are you helpless? Are you pretending that you are incapable of getting your needs met yourself, that you're going to die without this, that you can't do it yourself, that you can't get a job, you can't work, you can't make money, you can't make the phone call, you can't live without this person? So are you acting helpless? Are you acting like you're a victim, that the person needs to feel sorry for you, needs to take care of you? Are you feigning helplessness? I can't do it without you. I can't be away from you. I can't survive if you don't do this for me. And then, fear that you're going to do something, which goes along with threats. Where did it come from? So you got to answer that. Did it come from your childhood? Did it come from a prior relationship? Did it come because you've been in a relationship where your needs were not met and now you're panicky that your needs might not be met? You've got to figure out what was the root of this, what started it. And getting to the roots of things are important when you want to have behavior change, because it helps you dig down and dig up the thing, the drive, the need inside of you of why it started. So it's just, where did it come from? And then when do you do it? Do you do it when you're insecure only? Do you do it all the time? Do you do it when it's only your sexual needs? Do you do it when you're feeling like you are powerful and you're in a mean mood, and then you're kind of abusive and demanding, and you think, okay, fine, in this mood, I want my needs met? Or you're feeling very arrogant and narcissistic, or maybe when you're feeling kind of childish and pouty. So, when do you do it? Do you do it all the time? It doesn't even have to be a mood, or it doesn't have to be when you're feeling deprived, when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling scared. Is it only when you're high or drunk, or is it all the time? And then the next one is why you do it. And I did a video just on this for you to think about the possible reasons this started, and they're important. So you want to look at the why. Why are you doing it? When you can answer those 5 WH questions, the who do you do it with, what do you do when you manipulate, okay, where did it come from, when do you do it, and why you do it, you will be on your way to being able to change it. And again, I want you to really think about this, and you might want to write it down when you're going through this week where I'm having you at the very beginning to really look at what is going on with your manipulation. I want you to put on the top of that note page, or put in your phone, or put a sticky note in your car or on your mirror. Ask for what you want. Ask for what you need. Simply ask, okay? Simply ask means that the opposite of manipulation is to ask. When you think about asking for this particular thing, that instead you would manipulate the person to get, what goes through your mind? What thoughts go through your mind? what emotions rise up in you. Those are all involved with these 5 WHs. The reason that you're manipulating, the fears that you have, the things that are holding you back. You've got to expose those, you've got to face those, and then you have to be willing to risk doing without what you think you want and you need and you deserve. Recognizing that it isn't good for you for other people to be manipulated into it, that you as an adult have a responsibility to take care of yourself, that you have a responsibility to control your emotions. You have a responsibility to meet your own needs in healthy ways that are not destructive to the relationship. You have to recognize that you have to learn to do without and to be okay, to accept not having what you need in that moment and knowing you'll live through it, you'll survive. You can figure out how to do that. Those are the things that you have to be able to do in order to stop manipulating. And you have to risk asking instead of getting directly. Will you help me? Will you come with me? Will you sit with me? Will you listen to me? Can I have a hug? Can I go with you? Can I have some money? This is what I want it for. Can I have your help for a minute? You've got to risk the person saying no. And if you haven't had somebody say no to you and you feel like you can't handle it, you've got to practice letting people say no to you. Start with easy things and comfort yourself, remind yourself, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I can live through this. I can live through this person saying no. I can make it. I will be okay. I can figure out another way. I can wait. I can wait for this person to have time for me. I don't have to have it right now. I can wait to get what I think I want. I can do without it. I can accept something else. These are all the things that you will need to learn to do, to risk in a relationship by not manipulating, but by having somebody in the relationship with you who is an equal partner, who can say no to you, who can ask for things from you, who does not have to meet your every need. All of that is part of a healthy relationship. So if you watch this video and you need help with with not manipulating, if you've got other questions, I'll be happy to answer those. And if it has helped you to not manipulate, I'd love to hear from you. So there's, in my videos that I often give you a scriptural verse. So the one that relates to this is when part of Jesus's Sermon on the Mount is he said, simply let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything else is from the evil one. Basically, what we're saying is we're flipping that in this. We're saying, let other people have the opportunity to say yes to you or to say no to you. Okay, because anything else is manipulation. So, okay, I pray that you will be on your way to learning how to not manipulate. And if I can be of any help to you, please write to me. You can post a comment in below the video, or feel free to write to me at my email address, which is carla@changemyrelationship.com. Thank you for watching.